The number 6 rookie seasons of all time. Slinging Sammy Baugh and Bob Waterfield.
I sometimes think players of that era and players of the stature of Baugh and Waterfield do get overlooked.
But not on our list. Baugh's 1937 season and Waterfield's 1945 are memorable because both players led their teams to NFL titles.
You couldn't write a script any better than that when you have a guy come in as a rookie and guide his team to the NFL title. Just truly spectacular.
And it's Waterfield again doing the damage. The pass is complete in the end zone to Bob Shaw.
This is the grip with fingers spread wide that gives the maximum control in passing. Sammy spots the receiver as he draws the ball back behind his ear and lets it fly.
In his rookie year, he passed for over 1,100 yards, and the next closest quarterback to him at that same time was more than 200 yards behind him.
It was a big deal when he passed for that yardage as a rookie because we were in that transformation state, and the game was still evolving from run first, throw as clearly a second choice.
It's a word we use a lot, revolutionized, when we're talking about Sammy Baugh, but he clearly revolutionized the passing game.
I never thought I'd ever play in a championship game in the Pro League, I'll just be honest with you.
He takes the Redskins and they go into Chicago and beat George House's Bears.
Here's Sammy Baugh out there, slinging Sammy, who's so accurate and so confident in his passing game that he's embarrassing, if you will, the Bears with his performance.
Magical finish to a great season, and I think that was what set Sammy Baugh apart throughout his career, is he always came up big in the big games and throwing 3 touchdowns, 335 yards in the title. What a way to finish your rookie season.
Now let's return to Bob Waterfield. Yep, he's going to give that melon a long toss and knock the pipe out of Fred Gerke's kisser. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Waterfield came into the league at a time we're coming out of a war, and he spent time in the military, so he was a man when he was a rookie.
In slow motion, we watch Bob Waterfield, the Rams star passer, get off a perfect touchdown heave to Tom Fears in the end zone.
The Rams had never been a very good team, and the year they got Waterfield, they were 9-1 in the regular season.
He was a basketball player at UCLA, and he was a gymnast letterman there. He was a scratch golfer at the golf club. There wasn't much he could not do.
The redoubtable Robert will kick the ball 40 yards and smash it through that hoop, I hope. Yow, imagine that.
In his rookie year, their championship game was against the Redskins. It was a very nip-and-tuck game, played in very tough weather conditions, bitter cold. And Waterfield played extremely well, threw 2 touchdown passes.
Cleveland's ace Bob Waterfield takes to the air, hits Jim Benton on the 12-yard line, and he goes over to give Cleveland an 8-7 lead.
The winning point in the game was a Bob Waterfield extra point that hit the crossbar and bounced over.
What proved to be the margin of victory came as Waterfield's try for the extra point hits the crossbar and wobbles over to give the Rams a halftime margin of 9-7.
What Baugh did in 37 and what Waterfield did in 45 in terms of taking teams that weren't very good and leading them all the way to a championship and then winning it as a rookie quarterback. To me, that's a milestone accomplishment in any era.